I'm Libby Rothschild, creator of Dietitian Boss. Welcome to my channel. My program empowers dietitians and nutritionists to create their own private practice from scratch and emboldens already established practitioners to think bigger. My method provides a step-by-step process to improve how you market yourself on social media so your practice can become far more profitable and help more people. Today, I want to talk to you about doing things right versus doing the right things. First off, let's define those two things. Doing things right is taking appropriate steps in order to achieve the required objective. It's basically executing effectively. Doing the right things includes doing things appropriately and with the best of intentions. To drive these 2 points home, I want to tell you the story of our client, Michele Crosmer. Michele is very smart and hardworking. She always tries to do the right things. She really wanted to work with kidney deficient clients, specifically pre-dialysis, because she had a family member that has kidney disease. So Michele did all the right things. She went to school to become a health professional. She went through her clinical experience because CMS requires it to work with dialysis. And she was a provider on the National Kidney Foundation website. And she even opened up a brick and mortar private practice in California. Michele went as far as having another dietitian mentor helping her out throughout all of this. According to the typical mindset, Michele should have been fulfilled and working with clients she wanted, but that wasn't the case. Instead, Michele was getting lots of referrals, but very few of them were the clients that she wanted to work with. She was relying on Medicare to pay her, and the infrequent doctor referrals with a lot of back and forth. She began realizing that most of the clients she actually wanted to work with were slowly trickling in through social media. That's where doing things right comes into play. Michele was tired of doing the right things the way she was told to do them and having the best of intentions, but not achieving the goals that she really wanted. Before she started working with Dietitian Boss, Michele was spending a lot of time posting pictures of perfect recipes and food pictures on social media because that's what she thought her ideal clients wanted. When Michele started working with us, she began to realize that results can be measured to become more efficient. Michele learned to find out which Facebook groups her ideal clients were in. She began to notice what her clients were commenting on her Instagram posts and what her ideal clients were Googling, or how they worded their questions and how they were speaking to each other. All of these things are measurable and applicable. It's not about reinventing the wheel, but about recreating what works. And that's what doing things right means. With the information gathered, Michele was able to more thoroughly interact with her ideal clients and address their pain points, which leads to gaining even more information on her ideal client, and on and on and on. Do you know who your ideal client is? And are you passionate about working with that type of population? I want to ask why. For Michele, her ideal client is interested in kidney health. And Michele is passionate about her ideal clients, and the result shows. In terms of sales, Michele says she has doubled her sales from April to May. And then from the first week of June, she had already made 75% of what she had made in May. But that's not all. Now Michele is more fulfilled because she only markets to her ideal client. And because of that, it doesn't feel like work. And what does Michele say to others that want to do what she does? She says go for it. She's changed her thinking about abundance mindset. She believes in collaboration over competition, and she sees that there's enough space and nuance within how we practice. There's absolutely space for all of us. When you do the right things, you're not worried about others coming in and crowding the field. You know what works for you and how to get the results and what you want. With all of Michele's amazing success, believe it or not, she still has days where she doesn't feel like showing her face on social media. And if you know me, and you followed me, you know that I'm the creator of the hashtag #ShowYourFace. So I coach all of my clients to use the hashtag #ShowYourFace, and I tell them to get on their stories and use social media posts and show up, because your clients and your audience want to know that you're more than just a content creator. They want to know that you're a real person that's genuinely interested in helping them. Your clients want to hear your story. They want to know why you want to work with them. and why this is your niche. Even on the days that you don't feel like doing it, those may be the days when people can most relate to you, because guess what? They don't want to go on that diet or take those before and after pictures, or maybe the kind of lifestyle changes that's desperately required of them to reach their goals. But they see you show up consistently and show your face, and that may give them the boost that they need to contact you and have you coach them to their success. I know some of you may be saying, well, I work with older people, so I don't need to use social media, I don't need to show my face. To that I say, most of Michelle's clients are over 60 years old. So how does she get followers on social media? Believe it or not, everyone's on social media. Even if your older ideal client isn't on social media as regularly as you are, maybe their daughter is, or their granddaughter's son, or their niece, or their nephew, or their neighbor. They're all on social media. And as Michele has seen, these people will contact her and make an appointment for her to talk to that ideal client. In fact, Michele even has a 74-year-old client whose wife found her online through a hashtag. So you really have no excuse to say your ideal client's not on social. Finally, I want to talk to you about a problem that Michele has, that I still do as well, and I'm sure many of you out there can relate. The problem is boundaries. Michele still gets many referrals that just aren't her ideal clients, or as Marie Kondo would say, they don't spark joy. And so she has to tell them that unfortunately she can't work with them. Michele has a specific clientele that she prefers to work with. After starting her online private practice, she prefers private clients without the Medicare, doctor referrals, and all of the back and forth. Because of this, she has to put her foot down to the clients that don't fit into her ideal client profile. Even at my level, I have a hard time with boundaries. I have clients that would pay anything to have me privately coach them, but right now that doesn't serve my purpose of helping as many people as possible at this moment. That's why I prefer to do group coaching, and at the moment I don't take private clients, because group coaching helps me reach my fulfillment goals. Boundaries are necessary to help you reach your goal. The better you are with your boundaries, the faster you'll reach your goals. Let's recap. Michele was doing all the things she was told to do, but wasn't getting to where she wanted to go. She was doing the right things, but she wasn't doing things right, and therefore she was going nowhere fast. Then she started working with me and using the Dietitian Boss method to find out everything she could about her ideal client. Every month she was doing better and better, showing up and showing her face consistently on social media to attract her ideal clients. Finally, she set boundaries to only accept her ideal clients because those are the clients that were most fulfilling for her to work with. The Dietitian Boss method has been proven by hundreds to take you from doing what others tell you is right, like clinical, more school, more certifications, to doing the right things, like attracting your ideal client on social that works. If you want to learn more about what it's like to niche down and what that means, I want you to check out this video here so you can make sure that you fully understand how Michele was able to use social media effectively following the Dietitian Boss method.